Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you have visited before. And this is Totally Legal. I am the content creator from www.totallylegal.com. It's spelled as TOTE because I just love totes. So for this video, I'm going to give you a flip through of my law school bullet journal. So for this journal, I'm just actually using an ordinary notebook, spiral notebook, but I got this from Pulpy Trait, and this is a very good alternative and environment friendly way to take down notes, because Pulpy Trait allows you to customize your notebooks and do it yourself, because these binders right here, the spiral binders, are just removable and you can manually manipulate it and transfer it to other notebooks or fillers. So anyways, that's the notebook that I'm using for this bullet journal, and it comes with this decent plastic cover, which I like because I don't have to be covering my notebooks. And this is in the A5 size, just your typical spiral notebook. So this is how the front looks like. So here's my nickname, Tina. This bullet journal belongs to Totally Legal, so that's what I'm telling you about. It's purposely misspelled to accommodate my blog name. So it's TOTE TALLY. Sorry, I think not yet finished lettering this word. But basically this is the cover, which bears my website, because everything in totallylegal.com is anything law school related. So for my stickers, I just used some of those that I bought from Shopee, and some scraps coming from one of the packaging of those stickers. So here's my calendar. I have 2020 to 2021. Then I have my daily routine, which just contains some of the academic subjects that I'm taking up for this semester. I haven't included and updated yet I haven't included some of the other subjects that I'm taking for this sem, so this is not yet updated. But these pink highlighted sections tells you that these are the most toxic days of the week that I have, because these are the hours that I have to study for my subjects. I am artistically challenged, so I just combine some faux calligraphy with stickers. Next is my semester overview, and this came from the syllabus that our professor gave us, and it gives us an idea on what are the topics that we're going to discuss per week, and this covers the entire semester. We also have our current grading system. I also have blog ideas for totallylegal.com, which unfortunately I really cannot show you guys because I still have to write about them. So if you want to know what are these blog posts, then if you have time, just visit totallylegal.com. And this is my cover page for September. Basically, I just tried my best really to draw some of the books that we have in law school. Then you just have the typical calendar for September here, and I just drew some of the items that I would usually use on my desk whenever I would study. Then I have this section that I just posted some quotes from well-known people, and I just doodled some stuff just to fill in the spaces. And then I have my goals, law school purchases and expenses. Then I have my sleep and fluid tracker, which I really need to track, because especially sleep, because I've had problems before about my sleep. I've had a bad case of insomnia, and fortunately, due to some of the methods that I've tried, which I will be blogging about as well in the days to come, I was able to overcome my insomnia and manage my sleep very well. So just in time for the online classes that we're going to have for law school, and I'm very thankful that I was able to do it. And then fluids are also important for me, because I've always been dehydrated in the past. I'm a working law student, so sometimes I really just forget to get adequate water or fluid intake. And since I am also trying to remedy my insomnia, I also track my coffee or caffeine intake. So I just highlight the levels or the number of hours that I sleep. For fluids, the number of this is according to the number of glasses that I take, juices included, and number of mugs of coffee. Next is I have my law school work tracker. So basically, this is just my way of tracking how many hours I spend for a specific law school related activity. And for this, each square corresponds to 1 hour. So say for instance, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It means I spent 7 hours for studying, since when you use the orange color, it corresponds to studying on my legend. Then I also have something for note-taking, purple for apprenticeship, and case notes or digest, just in case my professors would assign one. So this doesn't correspond to a specific subject. This is just a general idea of how many hours I spend for my law school tasks. And for those with X marks, it means I have no law school related output. So this is something that I may have dedicated for freelance writing, blogging, or other non-law school related stuff. But it doesn't mean that I wasn't productive on these days. It's just that it's not law school related, and this bullet journal is actually just for law school. Next is my law school assignments tracker, and this is where I police myself. It's part of my discipline as a law student. I kind of track all of the legal provisions that I need to read about. And so I list all of the codal provisions that I have to cover. This is not something that my professor assigned us. This is just my initiative, so I can monitor my productivity, the number of the provisions that I cover, so I would know whether or not I'm having a backlog on my readings. And then I have a to-do list, but this is just a running to-do list. Well, at least for September, because I'm still figuring out how to do this bullet journaling stuff. But yeah, I thought, okay, since I'm just giving this one a try, I would just make a running to-do list and see if it bothers me or it takes up much of my time. And I found out later that making a pre-made to-do list is way better than a running list. I don't know, it's just me. And occasionally I use my bullet journal notebook to just inspire me and doodle my thoughts about my goals and accomplishments. And now we go to October. This is my October spread. I don't know why I thought about this flower thing and these lights thing, but I don't know, I just kind of like it to fill out the spaces. But I have the standard October calendar here, so I could have easier reference. Although sometimes if I'm lazy, I just want to refer on my calendars here if I don't want to flip through and look for October. And this is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. Then again, I have my sleep fluid tracker and my law school work tracker, which I'm not yet done because it's still October, and yeah, we're not yet done with October. Here are my goals and expenses page, and here's my law school task tracker. And this is what I'm trying to finish for this week. These are all my readings. And then I thought I'm going to try something new, so I did my best to doodle some paper clips, pins, papers, notepad for my to-do. And this is what I'm telling you about a while ago. I think this one kind of works for me because whenever I'm doing a running list, I have to set up each day, but here everything's set up and I just have to fill out which days I have tasks to do, so it's easier for me. Now we go to November. I already prepared my November and December. Not that I'm excited, but I just thought I wouldn't have much time to do it later on. So here it is. I just tried to doodle. Please bear with my doodles. So this signifies my sleep, my fluids, and my caffeine. And it corresponds to the columns that I pre-made. Basically, it's just the same. I just made a different design. And then I also have my expenses, my goals. I still have my law school to do. By the way, there's something new. A mini calendar to give me like kind of a monthly overview. So here I jotted down all the events that I think would be significant for November, like the midterm week that we're gonna have, our anniversary, I and Jamel's anniversary, my longtime fiance. And then I just decorated it with some stickers. I am about to try this on November, so I'm gonna keep you posted on this setup. And then I just made a columns and rows for my days. Nothing really special. I just separated them with washi tapes and just used Crayola Super Tips for the dates. And now let's go to December. And here's my setup for December. Pretty much the same. I just adopted a different design for each spread. And I also tried making a calendar for my monthly overview. So we'll see if I'm going to enjoy this. And then I have this to-do list, which I already have pre-made with dates. So there, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you got something from my setup for September to December. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching, and have a good day ahead.